What's up, guys? Kingless here, and today we're going to do something. Today we're going to do something that nowadays is quite frowned upon. I mean, it's kind of taboo in the booktube community, and that's TBRs. Yes, you got it right, folks. To be read lists. And, we're going to get into mine. Currently, before we get into my TBR, what am I currently reading? At the moment, I'm actually only reading one book, which is kind of out of the ordinary for me. Normally, I'm reading multiple books at a time. Like, I'll go through maybe a phase where I'm literally reading 3 to 4 to 5 books, just constantly going in between them. And I can get through with it, actually make it through pretty good. Like, I can keep all the characters straight. But at the moment, I'm only reading one book, and that book is Dan Simmons' Summer of Night. And let me tell you, so far, it's amazing. It's very Stephen King-esque. It's about a group of kids, of course. But anyway, the book's good. We're not talking about the book. We're talking about TBRs and what I'm reading. But yeah, Dan Simmons' Summer of Night is what I'm currently reading. But all right, my TBR, which is in no particular order. I just kind of read whatever fancies me. If I'm in the mood for this, I'll read that. If I'm in the mood for that, I'll read this. And so, let's get into it. So right away we have I Am Legend by Richard Matheson, which is, if you guys follow the channel, I just did Stephen King's Salem's Lot, vampires, they kick ass. And these vampires, I've heard, also kick ass. I've seen the movie with Will Smith, great movie, but the book is supposed to be 10 times better, which I'm super excited to read. All right, next up we have Blade Runner by Philip K. Dick. Now, Blade Runner, I'm sorry, guys. People are going to... It's not Blade Runner. The movie was Blade Runner. I do apologize. The book is Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? It's kind of a neat title. But, yeah, I'm really ready to read this as well. The movie is great. Books are always better. Let's see if that fits for that. This is also another movie. This is like childhood, fun-loving. I loved the movie as a kid. But Who Censored Roger Rabbit? The movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but Who Censored Roger Rabbit? And this is by Gary Wolfe. It's a mystery noir. I love mystery noirs. Like, I'm a big fan of Dresden Files. A little bit of wizardry, a little bit of detective. I like it. All right, and I'm also, as I mentioned, a Dresden fan. Fantasy. I do love my fantasy. And, I also plan on reading Marlon James's Black Leopard, Red Wolf. I've heard great things about it. I've heard it's like a next level, never kind of been done before fantasy. I'm really ready to dive into this as well. All right, next up is another one. This is probably the one I may be the most excited to read. But this is The Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie. Now, this is a series. This is book one of a 3-book series. I've heard it's like Game of Thrones, but better, and I'm down for that. That'll be very, very, very cool. All right, as some of you guys may know, I do love my Stephen King, and this TBR wouldn't be a TBR if I didn't have some King on it, and I do have King on it. First King book we have is going to be Just After Sunset. Just After Sunset is a collection of short stories, and honestly, I don't really know too much about it, but I would love to read it. If it's by King, it's got to be decent, right? You hope. Alright, so next King is going to be Hearts in Atlantis, which is, I think, set in the 60s. I've heard very good things about it. I've heard this book's really, really underrated, and I'm ready to check it out as well. Alright, next King we have Lizzie's Story, which I think positive it's been adapted. Don't know why I haven't read it. I've read a lot of King. I've read most of King's works, but these are kind of the ones that maybe I wasn't really interested in at the time, and now that I'm trying to read everything that he's written, I'm getting around to everything. So I'm finally getting around to these gems, and they are gems. I've heard really, really good things. All right, next one on the list is Stephen King's Rose Matter. This book is also another book you don't really hear too many people talk about. Too many Stephen King fans don't really bring up Rose Matter that often, but I don't know. I'll read it. Like I said, anything written by King can't be terrible. I mean, this might hurt a few people's feelings, but the worst book I've read by King so far, I've read maybe close to, it's in the 50s, I believe. Anyway, the worst book I've read so far by King, to me, and it's not even a terrible book, I just don't really care for it. That's Bag of Bones. It's an alright book. It's probably my least favorite King book, though. But we're not talking about that. But anyway, guys, that's my TBR. I mean, feel free to comment below. Let me know what you guys are reading. Tell me if I'm reading complete trash or if you guys want to read what I'm reading as well. I'd love to talk all things books. I mean, feel free if you like this video. Just tap it. Whatever you want to do, hit that like button. Come on, guys. Let's get 3 likes. If you'd like, subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more content revolving around books. But yeah, I'd love to have you. You guys take it easy. Peace.